I don't think it's gonna tip. Ooh.
Jo maksaa 300 miljoonaa
I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
Hi. A-Class. This is my 1998 Mercedes A-Class. It's the 1.4 liter. It's horrifically slow. It has a stick shift. I love it. You may notice I'm not British. I'm not European. Well, if you go back far enough. I'm unfortunately in America. But so is this. That's why it's strange. That's why it's weird. My best guess is there are 12 of these in the US. I think. I know of 6. I know there are at minimum 6 A-classes in the US. So I think Doug DeMuro is wrong and he's whiny. I like his videos, but he's a bit whiny. He's a bit whiny on the A-Class. Doug recently said, I guess I could pop the clip in there.
I hated it. Absolutely hated it. And one of the things that this taught me, my friends actually think this is one of the worst things that's ever happened to me, because one of the things this taught me is just because you like how a car looks and the idea of a car does not mean that you actually need to buy and own and use the car. And so I
think Doug was wrong. Doug was like, this car taught me a lesson. I'm never going to buy a car just because I think it looks cool. I don't have to own it. It's going to be a bad car. That was a bad car. That was a mistake. Doug, my guy, you bought a 90s economy hatchback. my guy, homie, brother, what did you think it was going to be? I don't know, like Doug, with that mentality on this car, strikes me as the type of guy who will piss in his Cheerios and then eat the Cheerios and be like, who could have done this? It's an A-Class, my guy. No, I think it's lovely. It's cute. Look at her. I love her. I've been putting a decent amount of kilometers on her. I think I've put 4,000 kilometers on her since buying her. It's something. Mine has avant-garde badging. I have a brochure for these. This is not an avant-garde. These are classic seats. That's like the base spec. Somebody up-badged this car. I could not tell you why someone would up-badge this car, but they did. So there's that. So you may notice it has a tow hitch. I'm falling. It has a tow hitch. I have used it. If you came from Brian's video over on his channel, we use this to tow what I traded my news van from the UK for. It's a long story. There's a video on it. If you want to see the news van story, go there. But I traded my news van for a 1989 Honda VTR 250. And I don't have a pickup truck. This has a tow hitch. We have a Harbor Freight trailer. One thing leads to another. You wake up in a cold sweat. There's a motorcycle being towed by your A-Class. It did it fine. These things are rated for like 2,200 pounds towing capacity. Who knew? I want to see how far away I can put the camera and the mic still works. Okay. That was so worth it. I'm losing sunlight. It's like 7 o'clock in September, which means I have like 30 minutes of sunlight left. I really have loved owning this car, and I say loved in the past tense because she's up for sale. I need the money for some other projects, and you may be wondering, V, what are those other projects? Like, what could you need the money for right now? You guessed it, boob job. I'm only half kidding. My facial feminization surgery and breast augmentation is in like 2 months, give or take, and I have not a clue how much it's going to cost. They haven't told me yet, which is so fun. I love U.S. healthcare. Speaking of, I really don't want to use Indiegogo and like GoFundMe for their primary purpose, which is like Americans' healthcare. So if you would like to support the channel and me financially, the Patreon, go hop on the Patreon. I post things there. It's fun and whimsical. Leave me hate comments on the Patreon. I think it'd be funny. You paid to be here. I can't let this car go without first attempting to roll it. Because, like, wouldn't you? I mean, realistically, if you had one of these, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do the same goddamn thing? You know, these were known for tipping.
Hinta, joka Suomessa on noin 130 000 markkaa. Yhtiölle operaatio maksaa 300 miljoonaa Suomen markkaa vuodessa.
These were known for failing the elk test. I don't want to get kicked out of this parking lot. This has like become my filming parking lot. I'll do it daintily. I'll do it politely. I'll do it nice. Hello? Hello? Attempting to roll my first generation A-Class. Attempt number 1, I guess. I'm gonna do it with the stability on for the first one, and then with the stability off for the second one. And then I'm going to promptly stop because I don't want to get booted from this place. Oh, that's like no run up. Oh, if they check their cameras, I'm gonna get like arrested for doing nothing. All right, here we go. All right, so the ASR light did totally come on. It started flashing like immediately. However, I also think I'm gonna have to be more aggressive than that. And I don't really want to do that in this parking lot. Okay, ASR is toggled off. So, we will see. Okay. Okay. It definitely feels like not the happiest doing that. But I don't think no matter. But I don't think no matter. I don't think it's gonna tip. It doesn't feel like it wants to get unsettled enough to roll over. At least at that speed. Let me try coming in a little hot. And I'll do a sharp cut. Oh. All right, don't want to upset people. So that's where I'm cutting that. Let me try coming in a little hot. And I'll do a sharp cut. don't want to upset people. So that's where I'm cutting that. That's where I'm drawing the line with that. I hope you enjoyed. It did pick up the passenger side rear on one of them. Oh yeah, the ASR totally did something too, because you can see little marks on the ground for me doing that. Oops. So the way this is gonna work is I hate selling cars. I do not enjoy selling cars. I enjoy finding cars a good home. So if you are interested in my 1998 A140, what you are going to do is email me at ohnoshe'sdoingcar@gmail.com. I'm so dead ass I got that email just for buying and selling cars. Don't offer me cars right now. I need to save money. I need to be good. But if you would like to make an offer on her, do it there. If the car is sold, what I'm going to do is check the description. I'll just write, she is gone, she is sold, frowny face, I don't know. But the highest offer will take her. I know kind of what I want for her, but we'll see if I get that. Full power. That was limiter. That was 50 kilometers. I have the AC on. It's 80. It is quite fun to drive. Oh my god, my bangs are so fucked up. Ew. Ew, I look like a grease gremlin. I was working on an R107 today at work. So what's wrong with her specifically? The rear hatch does not function. The front end makes a clunking, which I believe is the top of the struts. They do that on these. They do that. What else? The shifter vibrates, and it's really annoying. The dash is so unwell cosmetically. Like everything works, well, with the exception of the mirror switch, but that's fine. It's cracked. You need a new dash. I haven't found one yet. I did some fuel lines. I did that kind of shit. That's what stranded her before. I've done an oil change. She could probably use another one at like 120,000 kilometers, which she is nearing. I'm located in New Jersey. If you can't come pick up the car or like handle shipping, I'm not delivering it to you. Don't even, unless you're a homie of mine, in which case maybe I would. But if you're not, don't even think about it. God, it's so slow, but it's so fun. The speedometer is telling me what it's doing in a language I don't understand. Kilometers. But the feel. Slow car fast, so fun in this thing. It makes so little power that by the time it puts it to the wheels, it doesn't feel like it's front wheel drive entirely. I call it mush wheel drive because you just, like, I'm putting my foot in it now. It just sort of proceeds. It doesn't, like, it just proceeds. It's fun. I love this car. I'm really gonna miss this car. You may be like, wow, V, I'm so proud of you for slimming down on your vehicle collection. I got another Mercedes. an R107. It's a 4.5. It's a 70s SL with a 4.5. I don't know why I did that. It wasn't smart. I can't, for the life of me, tell what this is filming. Can we go? There's someone coming that way. There's not this way. Okay. Floored. And I am now caught up to regular traffic. It is such good fun. I even have the AC on right now. Oh, I want to hoon it a little bit. I'm gonna have to wait for these people to go. Oh, there's so many people. You're turning, you're not. Okay. To the twisties. With the AC on, mind you. I don't know what speed I'm doing. I did get pulled over in this. I totally did get pulled over in this. And the cop was like, "Do you know how fast you were going?" And I was like, "Sir, it's in kilometers. I honest to God, do not know how fast I'm going." And he was like, "Can I have your license?" And I was like, "Sure." And whee! So I gave him my license and he walked back to his cruiser. And then he came back to me and said, "Have a nice day." And I was like, "For real? Just like that?" Because he was like, "Do they make miles per hour clusters?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." I really didn't think that was gonna work. I was gobsmacked. Look at all my camera shit on the passenger seat. I think Doug was wrong. I think Doug went into the A-class under false pretenses. If you meet this car where it's at, it's so delightful. It has been a lot of fun owning this car because it's like a real sleeper hit. Like, car people don't really know it unless you're like really deep into it. You got to be a really weird fuck to know what this is. A little bit of trail braking. It really handles nice. It really does. Little heel toe. Power out. Little touch of the brakes. Feather the throttle. Did mess up that apex a little bit. I'm gonna slow up because there's houses here. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's fine. I am going to miss her. No joke, I actually may buy another one of these in the future. I really, really have enjoyed my time with this car. Next one though, I wanted to have those weird, I don't know, the alloys look too modern. I like the early, like, first year ones with the weird plastic hubcaps, like Doug DeMuro's had. I like those a lot. This guy gonna stop? Fuck you, I'm going, whee! And I would want it to be purple. I know they sold purple. There's a dude in the street, homie. For real? The lake. A scenic drive, perhaps. Well, I've started shooting a video on the 107, the new car. I did not shoot a video on the bike yet. There is a bit of the bike on Patreon. Again, plugging the Patreon if you would like to help. I don't want to do a GoFundMe. I don't want to do a GoFundMe. At least with the Patreon, I feel like I'm giving you guys anything, something. Where was I going with that? I forgot. Oh. Yeah, join the Patreon, link in the description. And if you would like to own what is probably potentially on the cheaper end of Mercedes A-classes in the US. Again, I have no idea what this car is gonna go for. I know it sold, last time it sold publicly for $6,500. I bought it non-running. I'll even put the link to the listing from last time. I'll put it in the description. But if you would like to purchase this gorgeous example of 1998 A140, the email address is oh no, she's doing car again @gmail.com. There it is, baby. I love New Jersey. It's Wawa time. This is like my last day of eating. Well, I guess I have one more day of eating solid food because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out in under 48 hours. Not looking forward to that. I don't know how much that's gonna cost either. Patreon in the description. Please buy my car. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna drive into Wawa with the headset on like a fucking loser. Oh, wow, it's bumpy. It's a little bit bumpy there. Oh, this car is going by. I'm self-conscious. There's things cracking in the woods. I was around to hear it, as it turns out.